why do you think the gospel is historically reliable? You know, there's tons of ancient texts, and every religion thinks they've got the truth. So
Yeah.
what is it about Christianity?
Okay, there's 5 tests that you can use to determine whether the New Testament, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Vedas and Upanishads, the Book of Mormon is historically reliable. First point, internal evidence. What is it claiming? Is it claiming to be historical? Is it claiming to be mythology, poetry? You read places like Luke chapter 3, where Luke writes, in the 15th year of the reign of Tiberius Caesar, when Pontius Pilate was governor of Judea, Herod, tetrarch of Galilee, his brother Philip, tetrarch of Ituraea and Trachonitis, Licinius, tetrarch of Albany. He's clearly making an historical claim. Second point, are there any contradictions in the text? Does Matthew say there was only one angel at the tomb? And then Mark says there were 3 angels. No, there are differences, no contradictions. Second point, historical context. Does it talk about Trump being elected in 2016? Or does it talk about Napoleon fighting the Battle of Waterloo? No, it talks about Herod dying in 44 AD, Tiberius Caesar, Augustus Caesar. It talks about Claudius kicking Jews out of Rome. Historical context, 1st century AD. Is it written in modern day Greek? Is it written in the Greek that they speak in Greece today? No. The New Testament Gospels are written in Koine Greek, which was the Greek they spoke in the 1st century AD. Third point, manuscript evidence. Do we have one manuscript? A piece of the King James Version dated to the 1600s? No, our New Testament Gospels are based on 5,200 Greek manuscripts, dated all the way from the early 2nd century all the way to the 10th century, all agreeing to an infinitesimal degree. When it comes to the New Testament, it blows antiquity out of the water. When it comes to manuscript evidence, no other document that I would know of from antiquity even comes close to the New Testament Gospels. Fourth point, outside sources. Is Jesus only mentioned in the New Testament Gospels? No. We see places like Tacitus in his book 15, chapter 44, Josephus in his Antiquities 18.3.3. We see Suetonius, Pliny the Younger, Phlegon, Thales, Lucius, Barmar, Serapion, all outside historical sources saying there was this man named Jesus who was crucified under Pontius Pilate. Supposedly, there was an eclipse when Pontius Pilate was governor. These early Christians meet at a set day before dawn and they worship Christ as if he were some type of God. Outside the Bible, they claim they worship Christ as if he was a God, and supposedly there was some type of eclipse. Fifth point, archaeology. Is this the island of Atlantis or is this Mount Olympus? Non-verifiable places. No, you have Bethlehem, Nazareth, Galilee. You have Rome, Corinth, Ephesus, all historically verifiable places. So when you use those 5 tests, you come to the conclusion the New Testament Gospels give you accurate history. Does that mean it's the Word of God? No. Does that mean it gives you accurate history? Absolutely.